Matthew chapter 7 from verse 1, we're going to read to 7. I will read verse 1, you will read verse 2. Till we get to 7. We're going to do like that. I'll take one, you take the other. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
If you are there, shout fire.
Fire.
You are not there, say wait for me. Okay, we're there. Judge not that ye be not judged. Over to you.
For what judgment is just, you shall be judged, and with what measure you make, it shall be measured to you again.
And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eyes, but considereth not the beam that is in thy own eye?
Or how will thou say to thy brother, say the pillar is not out of thy mouth, and behold, the beam is in thy own eye.
Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thy own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. Over to you.
Give not back that is holy unto God, neither cast out of death the first one, lest thou trample them under their feet, and turn again.
Now let's read 7 together. 1 to go. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto thee. Why you ask and don't receive? Why you ask and don't receive? When you look at verse 7, it said, ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. I've seen people confess Matthew 7:7. They ask, but don't receive. They seek, but they don't find. They knock, and nothing is open to them. And they keep asking themselves, why? How many of you here you have been asking God for something and it hasn't happened? Let me see your hands. Please be sincere. God bless you. I want to tell you why this morning. They fast, they pray, but things are still the same. But after today's service, if your amen is up to 3, that error shall be corrected. After this morning service, everything you asked yesterday, everything you're about to ask for today, God shall grant it this week. I said God shall grant it this week. I said God shall grant it this week. I said power shall grant it this week. I said grace shall grant it this week. I said power shall grant it this week. When you don't serve a dead God, you serve a mighty God. He's the same yesterday. He's the same today. He's the same forever. If you did it before, you will do it again. God is on your side. Power is on your side. Lift your hand and shout hallelujah. People say, but the Bible says we should ask. Why is it that I've been asking? and nobody has given to me. Why is it that I've been seeking and I've still not been able to find what I've been seeking for? Hallelujah. Amen. I've been knocking, sir, but the door has not been opened. If your faith is connected to my faith this morning, any door you shall knock after this service, I decree that door will open for you. But there is something you must understand. Before you quote Matthew 7:7, you must understand that there is verse 6, there is verse 5, there is verse 4, there is verse 3, there is verse 2, and there is verse 1. Yes, until you understand the preceding verses of scriptures, you may not be able to take hold of the one that is favorable to you. Hallelujah. Amen. If you study that place very well, you discover that before it got to 7, other verses were conditions. Yes, sir. Verse 7 was a promise. But when you study verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4, verse 5, verse 6, they were all conditions. That is to say, behind every divine promise, there is a condition. Yes, sir. You can't enjoy divine air condition until you apply divine principles. The kingdom of God is a kingdom of principles. It's a kingdom of principles. And mind you, God will not bend his laws because of you. You understand that? Yes, sir. Oh God, if you don't do it, I will not come to church again. I say, stay in church. I can't change because of you. The Bible told us that he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's to say, even after you, he's still going to be the same. Even after this generation, he's still going to be what? The same. It is principles that makes people. The gospel you don't apply cannot cast out your spell. Application is what brings result. That's why for time we have been advised by scriptures that we should not just be the hearer alone, but also what? The doer. So if you want to see results, there are things you must hear and do. But we live in a generation of Christians who are used to hearing and not doing. John chapter 2, the mother of Jesus said to them, anything he tells you to do, do it. He's going to tell you something and you are going to hear it. But as soon as you hear it, do it. Partial obedience is total disobedience. Partial what? Obedience. Is total what? Disobedience. Is total disobedience. you want to enjoy answers to prayers, there are conditions that must be fulfilled. That's what is a condition. If you study that place we read in Matthew chapter 7, you will discover that it is not everybody that are permitted to ask. In church today, we have the wrong people asking. It is not everyone that is permitted to ask. There are people before God, no matter their fasting, no matter their prayer, God will not move. And this will lead me to my points this morning. The first kind of people God will never answer, no matter their fasting, no matter their prayer, are hypocrites. Nobody shout hypocrites. Hypocrites. When you check the dictionary meaning of hypocrite, it means one who puts on a mask and pretends to be who is not. Somebody who does what? They put on a mask and pretend to be who they are not. Hypocrites. A biblical example of an hypocrite are the scribes and Pharisees. The scribes and Pharisees. They are you have them in church. When Jesus is preaching, they are always there. And when you study the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, the Bible says, "Be not deceived, for God is not mocked." Whatsoever a man soweth, there are scriptures that gives me peace as a pastor. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Be not what? Deceive. Whatever you are doing, you are not doing God. So don't think you are doing God. That's what the Bible is saying. He said, don't think that whatever you do moves God. It doesn't move him. He does not have problem. He has been sitting for ages. He has not stood up. Because nothing they worry him.
Yes, sir.
He says, so anybody that tells you that God is disturbed, that God is worried when you misbehave, that person is lying to you. He's not mocked. You are the one that should be disturbed because anything you sow is what you wear. Am I telling you somebody?
Yes, sir.
How many of us in church today can pray this prayer? Father, treat me the way I'm treating you. Huh? If I lead that prayer here now, nobody pray. Because they are guilty. They know that the way they treat God is an opposite of how God treats them. Are you still here? Let me ask somebody, how do you treat God? What did the person say? Mark chapter 8 verse 38. Mark chapter 8 verse 38. Let's see what Jesus said. I'll go back to it. I want to take us through. Mark chapter 8. Everyone, let's read together. 1 to go. Him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed. That is to say, we are in a dispensation of if you do me, I do you. God is same here. The way you treat me is how I will treat you. And I hope you will not be angry. Because we have people like that who are angry. They are angry with God. And they started it. When they treat God the way they like, they expect God to be happy with it. But when God treats them the way they are treating him, they are angry. Hypocrites. You can see that in Matthew chapter 6 verse 2. Let's go to Matthew chapter 6 verse 2. I'm not going to be shouting too much today. Matthew chapter 6 verse 2. Let's read. Want to go? Yeah. Everybody want to go? Yeah. That they have what? Yeah. Glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have Jericho. Go to verse 5 of that same chapter. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites. For they love to pray standing in the synagogue and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you. Can you see the character traits of a hypocrite? What was the first thing they said?
They give alms.
When they want to give, they do it what? Public. I see some people, they want to give, they put it on Facebook. They want to give. They will give whether giving challenge or be, I don't understand. You now be videoing the person you are giving. You see, I'm giving Mama 5,000 naira. That's hypocrisy. People who truly give, they don't make noise. I'm a giver. I don't go about saying that I gave this one this, I gave this one this, I gave this one this. I'm not talking to somebody. That's no longer giving, that's mockery. You can say, oh, this man can't feed, so I'm helping his life. I'm giving him 5,000 naira so that video it. They are not actually giving because they love giving. They are giving because they are looking for praises. They are looking for comments. So that people, oh, this man is good. He's a good person. Hallelujah. Amen. The hypocrite, no matter their prayer, God said they will never receive answers. They have their reward, and their reward is unanswered prayers. Somebody said, I'll be praying, God is not saying anything. And I said to the person, silence is an answer. If God is not saying anything, it's also an answer. If somebody says no, is it not an answer? Yes. And the other one is they say they pray. They are not praying because they love prayer. They are praying so that people will see them. Am I talking to somebody? Yes, sir. There are some boys who goes to church because there's a sister in church. Before they come, the first people come. I bet check that candidate. They are not in church because they came to look for God. They are in church because they came to look for God. And whatever they do in that service is to impress the girl. That's why most times when the pastor calls for a vow, some people don't have, but because they want to impress their sister, they come out. Up to today, we are still waiting. Come and redeem you. We are waiting for you.
We didn't force you to come out. You came out yourself. Father. He said they don't pray because they love prayer. You see them, they make the largest of all noise. Disturb everybody. Please, I gave a stand up. Just be praying. Like this is the girl. You don't see that. From the back. What is Unless they will hold one chair and be hitting. And they're looking at the sister. So that the sister will say, this brother is a prayerful person. He will be a very good husband material. High service cannot take you high. Am I talking to somebody? It can't take you high. Now go to verse 16. Let's see what it says in 16. That same chapter. Let's read. Want to go? Moreover, when you fast of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their face, that they may appear unto them to fast. When they are saying, what's the unanswered prayer? Fasting hypocritically gives birth to unanswered prayers. You are fasting as you're doing like who wants to that? Anybody talks to you, help me. You don't know how they fast. I'm on 3 days dry. Who ask you? And the moment you do that, God say no answer. Since you want people to know and not God, no answer. Let me answer you. Am I talking to you?
Yes, sir.
And I say you update or give updates online. I'm fasting today. Who asked you? Who asked you? My brother, I'm fasting today. Please, I need your prayer. Are you okay? Did they send you? 40-day fast, loading. You not go to mountain, from mountain. It's not like you went there to pray.
3 days to go.
Just go like. Everybody, as you can see, this is mountain Oshogo. God say, don't even bother to pray, rest. Since you want the whole world to know. Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret. Prayer should be a secret. Fasting should be a secret. It was not Daniel that Anasim said that I was praying. They met him pray. Am I talking to you?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask somebody. Are you a Pharisee or you are a Sadducee? Or you are a scribe? When you see them, if you have watched Jesus film, the Jesus film they do. When you see them, they are always in group. They dress. They will always sit at the back. They are judging the preacher.
Yes, sir. That's true.
He said, what did Jesus say? What did Pastor just say?
What you did?
No. Please, go home. When Jesus is preaching, no, sir! Jesus, no. It's not supposed to be like that. There was a time Jesus healed a man on the Sabbath day. They stood up. Why? Why will you heal him on the Sabbath day? Why? Why today? Why did you wait till on Monday? They question everything. They won't pay title, but they gossip people pay title. Eh? They won't fast. They gossip those fast. They judge people fasting. The more that they fast now like Jesus. That's why 40 days fast. All these people doing 40-day fast. Who said no now? They judge everything. Am I talking there?
Yes, sir.
They judge everything. And in Matthew chapter 7 verse 1, Jesus started by saying, judge not. Even if your name is George, judge not, that you be not judged. There are some people when they stand before authority, they want to run some people down. Sir, that girl you see coming to church, that girl that you think she should join the department, but put her in the department. She's a prostitute. She's a prostitute. Who is a prostitute? Let me even ask. Mama was defining prostitute for me one time when we were discussing the word of God. And she said to me, a prostitute is someone, if you are here, you have dated more than 10 girls, you are a prostitute. Eh? There are some of you here, the girls you have dated, you have lost count. Male prostitute.
They know, sir.
So why are you demystifying gender? Now that a female is now moving also. If you marry that sister, will she move? Please go. If you are my girlfriend, and I broke your heart, what will you do? You move on.
For sure.
Does that make you a prostitute?
No.
You have to also and look for a man that can, take you in.
Say it, sir.
And if another one break my heart, I still have to move on.
Sure.
If another one break, I have to move on. Another one break, I have to move on. That's what you are calling prostitute. Somebody is moving on. You are calling the person prostitute. The house of God is not a place of condemnation.
I agree, sir.
When they came back to you, your father didn't tell you that you are the judge of this earth. Nobody gave you that title. Even a judge in a court has his own sin. Even the judge has his own what? Sin. Which is God. And God will judge the judge. Man has the right to correct you. But they don't have the right to condemn you. A pastor, I was reading a portion in the Bible, I think in Deuteronomy. I read where God said a pastor is not able to curse anybody. The duty of a pastor is to bless. And that they are repeated over and over again. Lord, if I've ever cursed anybody in life, I repent. Have mercy. The only thing that should come out from the mouth of a Christian is blessings and not condemnation. We live in a dispensation where people condemn people anyhow.
The rest, they are not perfect. That guy is a drug pusher, and he's doing something similar. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
You may not be a drug pusher, but there is something you are doing. Every house, get back here.
Yes, sir. My father.
Look at someone say every house. Get back here. Every house has a toilet. The difference between toilets is that one is cleaner than the other. God can never answer the prayers of people that condemn the mistakes of others. If you have ever made a mistake in your life, then you are not in a position to condemn anybody. They have 12 personalities, hypocrites. 12, they are here and there. Matthew chapter 23, verse 1. The Bible said, and the scribes and Pharisees, they sat on Moses' seat. They are not pastors, but they want to behave like pastors. They are not Christians, but they are acting. They are acting up. Nollywood actor. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
To our personality. And when you study Matthew chapter 23, verse 7, give us verse 7 there. Well, let's start from 5. Let's start from 5. Let's read 1 to go. Let me hear your voice. 1 to go. And enlarge the borders of their garments. Verse 6. Verse 7. Rabbi!
God bless you.
And they will spread. Hypocrites. They are very good at making promises. And they don't fulfill. Give us verse 16. They make vows that they don't repeat. Go unto your hand. Ye blind guides, we say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. Whosoever shall swear by the code of the temple, is a debt. 17. Ye fools are blind, for whether is greater the gold or the temple of the sanctified the gold, or the temple that sanctified the gold. And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing. Or whosoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it is guilty. 19. Ye fools are blind, for whether is greater the gift or the altar that sanctifies the gift. 20. Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, swear by it, by all things. And whoso shall swear by the temple, swear by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. 22. And he that shall swear by heaven, and swear by the throne of God, and by him that sitteth there. All these were just qualifications of the Pharisees and the scribes. So if you are an hypocrite, don't expect answers. No matter what you do in church, you don't expect it. Your actions, your attitude is what determines your altitude. And the second kind of people
That no matter their prayers and fasting, God will not reply them. Are the dogs? Somebody say dogs. Shout it loud and say dogs. Do you know dog?
Yes, sir.
D-O-G-S. Matthew chapter 7. Give us verse 6. Dogs. That's what he said. Want to go? Give not that which is holy unto the dogs. Neither cast your pears before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. As soon as you notice that this person is a dog, don't give him anything. He said, do not give holy things to dogs. No matter how they pray, no matter how they fast, no matter how they cry, don't give them. And cast not thy pears. Pears are precious things. Huh? They are what?
Precious.
They are precious things. When you say something, say pears. This means precious. An expensive ornament. Things that are not easy to come by. There are people today in church, God has given angels command over them. That no matter how this man pray, no matter how this man fast, just give him minor testimony. Make sure he does not share major breakthroughs. Yeah, he can share testimonies like, I woke up in the morning, pastor prayed, headache disappear. They should be on that level. Their testimony should be watering because they can't handle major breakthroughs. No matter how they pray, God has given an order. Don't give him. Why? Because he's a dog. You have been in church or you are a Christian for long. What tangible testimony have you recorded? You need to re-examine yourself. You may be in this category. And I began to ask God, why did you say they should not give holy things to dogs? And God said to me, do a research on the characteristics of a dog. He said there are people who are like that. Philippians chapter 3 verse 2. Philippians 3 verse 2. Beware of what?
Dogs.
They are everywhere. No matter what you do for them, they will still go back to their vomit. These sets of people cannot enjoy testimonies. They can't enjoy answered prayers from God. You know that there are testimonies that sound like a lie?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Somebody just called me and gave me a car, and as I was about entering the car, I received another call of a job. As I was about going for that job, I received another call, visa. As I was going for the visa, I received another call. It sounds like a lie, but it's true. Because they are dogs, do not give it to them. One of the first characters of a dog is that dogs are immoral. Dogs are what?
Immoral.
Nothing destroys mortality like immorality. Oh, sorry, immortality like immorality. Everybody is tempted. Everybody goes through temptation, including me. Including you. But how you manage it determines your next level. When Joseph was in the house of Potiphar, Joseph and Potiphar, they were left alone. And Potiphar said, Joseph, sleep with me and I will give you money. The day you begin to value your salvation more than money, you are doomed for destruction. A friend of mine called me. He said, sir. I said, what? He said, thank you for your assistance. We've been friends for years, and sometimes when I'm blessed, I send him some things. He said, but I've decided to pay Muslim. I said, are you okay? What's going on? He said, they have offered to pay me. It's happening. It's happening in the north. In the east. Ebony. They pay people. You know, very nice. That's their plan. Because they know that you are cheap. You have a price. If the religion is real, why pay people to believe it? Hello? Why pay me to believe it? Let me be convinced. Convince me. Give me proof. And guess what? No matter the amount of money they give you to lose your salvation, it will finish. Is it what? If they give you 30 million, for instance, 30 million will buy one house. Right? For those of you that have taste for, I think 30 million can buy a duplex. Or which one? Okay, depends. Okay, let's say you bought a house 15 million. Okay, no really. You buy a car. Let's say 5 million. You make 10 million. Let me tell you, God knows how to scatter that money. You will still come back to square one. Hunger is always a visitor. They say the rich also cry. There are times as a rich man, you will not even have 5 lira. Has it happened to you here before? 5 lira to even buy it. You'll be asking yourself. And for those of you that can't bear hunger, you begin to sell your things. Bros, I beg this iPhone 7, I buy it. But anything you get, just give me. Okay, how much was it? Give me 1,000 lira. No! Oh, mass. Let me give you 200 lira. So we take it. Begin to sell. It's God at work. Because he knew you got that thing. The way you got it was without his permission. They are dogs. A dog can leave his owner, he can deny his owner because of food. And most dogs today, when armed robbers want to invade a house, they rob otapia on meat. You know what's otapia? Poison. And throw it through the fence, and they eat it and die. So when Satan wants to kill you, he gives you gifts. He gives you what? Gifts. I could remember those days as a single pastor in church. Some sisters will go buy boxers, and it's my size. wondering, how did they know my size? That's what I'm preaching on the altar. They are not hearing the word, they are looking at my waist. They are taking measurement. Only me. 5 sisters from the choir, and they are also from the choir. Say, Daddy, a car, sir. He got it. Well done, sir. Sir, actually, I just got a blessing, so I said I should come and bless you. And when they drop it, they will turn and shake. Yeah. You want to pastor? And that's a pastor. I met a lady one time, she came from Italy then. And she said, don't worry, I'll take you to Italy. If you go to Italy without God's permission, you will eat leaf. Oh, Dano! You see me? And she was the first person that gave me 100 euro. Say, more of these are coming. Just follow me to Italy. If I should follow you, I go and die. And I thought it was breakthrough. And I told my father and the Lord then, not Papa, when I was following them. I said, sir, door open. He said to me, don't take it. I said, well, sir, you know, when Satan wants to distract you, he begins to make you see your father-in-law as an enemy of progress. Not all gifts are for your lift. There are gifts that are for your destruction. But the Bible said, to the glory of God, Joseph escaped Potiphar. There are people today here, if Muslims are to announce, if a talk is to announce that if you become a Muslim and you come from a strange land and you are in Turkey, if you become a Muslim, will give you free passport. I don't think I'll see some of you there. Pastor. Pastor, everybody on the phone. Public academy constant. That is why when God calls a man of God, he first take him through the wilderness to discipline him. That was why Apostle Paul said in the scriptures. He said, I now know how to abound, even when I don't have food to eat. Go to Philippians chapter 4. Is it chapter 4? Okay, 4. Go to Philippians chapter 4. He said, even if I don't see food to eat. Philippians 4. Magic finger. I'll go to 16, 15. Okay, start from 15. Okay. Go to
12.
From 12.
Okay, go to 12.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Walking Bible. Let's read together. Want to know?
I know.
Let's read together.
I know both
How to be at best,
and
I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Then the last days, when the Bible was talking about the coming of 66, most of us were thinking it's going to be a A new warlord that will just come, and start forcing everybody, take the mark. There was a film I watched. They started pursuing everybody. Pursue them. You give them mark, pursue them. Say, if you don't take the mark, you will die of hunger. It's not going to happen like that. It's happening already. They'll give you money because they know that you will touch it. That is what you came to look for. So you take this one. Yeah, start worshiping. Yeah, come and bow your head. I was telling me of someone who became a Muslim, and all the money they gave him finished. Even the wife left him, and he came back. It is still the same. The blessings of the Lord make it rich, and then no sorrow. Since you decide not to come to church, has God ever come to your room and flog you? No. Eh? No. When you miss church, do you see God at night? Press your neck. Any religion that forces you is of the devil. Eh? Am I talking too much? No. They are immoral. When somebody is uncommonly indisciplined, people say he's a dog. Right? Have you ever come across this person a dog? There are people today who can sleep with anything. Where a dog, I was on the internet, I saw a man, they say he raped two fowl, 2 chicken to death. They can sleep with anything. I saw some Fulani herdsmen making love with a cow. And they were videoing him. There are people like that today. They sleep with anything. There are people already buying sex doll. I saw a man, he has 3. He has black, yellow, then black and yellow mix come together. I went to pray for a girl one time. Says I want to confess, I want to repent. I went to the house, I am my PA there. As we got there, I said, okay, go back. I said, sir, it's God that will help you. Say how? This I can sleep with 30 men in a day, including you right now. He says, but that's not it. He said, there are some people here and I'm feeling like I saw my PA adjusted. She went inside and brought out dull pennies. It's you don't know what I'm saying now.
It's called the dildo.
It's called what? Dildo. Brother like 7. I said, what you trying to do? If man no day, use this one day. They support myself. They sleep with anything. If you wear goat skirts now, they will chase the goat. Baby. They've lost control. And there are men, they can't sit down with a lady for 1 hour without doing something. There are boys, they can't have ladies as casual friends. Something must begin to tell them something. And I'm able to tell you, friendship without immediate gratification is of more benefit When you have friends, look beyond immediate gain. Look beyond unholy touches. There is more gain in a senseless relationship. And guess what? Once sex is involved in a relationship, selfishness cannot be ruled out. You hear what I said? Once sex is involved in a relationship, selfishness cannot be ruled out. Let me explain. Okay, let me use myself as an example, but I dey give my wife. Before I met my wife, then I want to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She don't even need to tell me I want to go to Mr. Biggs. Now me dey tell her, say, let's go out. I buy anything. Pick what you like. Enjoy. Eat as you like. Why? He has not seen the promised land. Do anything. But after marriage, the thing don't change. Another few again. I said, I don't ever feel that. That thing that used to say, let's go out, let's do this. It's no longer there. Sometimes they give me. I said, no, now we are not. We have to settle 1 or 2 bills. Has it happened to you before? Has it happened before? Yes, some boys will come and say, well, I'm looking for a woman. You will spend. And to a lady, it's more profitable to you. But the moment the man see the woman finish, selfishness. When the woman ask, please, I need just 1,000 lira to fix 1 or 2 things. God punish you. If they block money, why don't you family? And she begins to wonder, is this not the same guy that used to give me money those days? What happened? He has seen something. Women are like trophy to men. When they win one, they want to win more. But to me, I've already won my own. I mean, is she not fine? Huh? Sometimes I tell my leaders in church, I don't like leaving the house. They don't know why. Don't say I just pray. Don't think that they see. Hallelujah. Amen. Some people, they lose concentration as soon as they see the opposite sex come around. They are praying. The brother is praying in church. Yakata. As soon as she just hear, call. You don't run up prayer. Even before pastor saying Jesus name, don't run up. I saw a man who died by accident while looking at a lady's bumper. Distraction. What is that person going to tell God? Sir, Father, I was. And I saw another one who died when he went to buy condom. He was crossing it. What's he going to tell God? I say, sir, I went to. Hallelujah. And number 3, dogs, they return to vomit. They do what? How many times have you made a resolution that you could not maintain? Resolutions upon resolution. Last 4 years you made a resolution. This year I'm going to serve God like never before. I'm not going to smoke again. I won't go to club again. But as soon as we started approaching the middle of the year, we went back. There are even some people who said they won't go to the club. They made a resolution before we enter this year. They started. I won't drink beer again. I won't do this again. They are inside it. In fact, they have crates of FSs in their fridge. I won't carry a woman again. Never, never, never. So don't worry, no matter the amount of ladies that will look at me, I will not fall. They started. They will resume. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 22. They always look back to Egypt. Although they've left Egypt, but Egypt has not left them. Let's sit together. I want to go. Who did not see it? That was guilt found in his mouth. He had a grace to maintain his decision. And I pray for you this morning. Whatever godly decisions you have made, receive the grace to maintain it. I know you won't shout amen because I'm not talking about money. Receive grace to maintain your positivity. A lot of you lack power to be consistent with godly decisions. It means you are a dog. So I won't quarrel this year. I won't quarrel with anybody this year, but you've resumed. There's someone you're keeping in your mind. Someone you're not greeting. Someone you're not talking to. And when you constantly repent over one particular sin or habit, it's an indication that you are a dog. When you walk out of sin, ignore the fun of it. Check how much time you have invested in fruitless exercises that destroyed your spirit. Check how much time you have invested in clubbing. Check how much time you have invested in money. Even if God did not say he's wrong, common sense should tell you that certain things are not right. Am I talking to you? Common sense should do what? Tell you that certain things are not right. Even if God does not tell you smoking is wrong, for your head's sake, you should quit it. Even those producing it, they write on it that the Federal Ministry of Health wants that smokers are liable to die young. And you see your problem is foundational. No, it's roofing. How can somebody use his own money and buy what will kill him? It's not normal. It's not normal. Some people, some girls, you see some girls smoking. And when their mother called them to come and cook, they say, "Mommy, I don't like smoke." You don't like smoke, and you smoke shisha with confidence. Every spirit that has made you addicted to things that will kill you, if your amen is a ladder, God will help you this morning. Lift your hands when you are seated. Say, "My Father, my Father, deliver me from every satanic spirit, from every satanic attitude,
wants to destroy me. Open your mind where you are seated and talk to God. Ask God to deliver you. Deliver me.
Deliver me. Deliver me. Deliver me.
You know my weakness.
Deliver me.
You know my weakness.
Deliver me. Deliver me.
That weakness that wants to destroy me. That weakness, it may be smoking. Deliver me. Deliver me.
Oh, Vashanda. I did a research, I discovered that one of the risk factor of leukemia. How many of you know leukemia? Huh? Talk to me if you don't know, let me explain. How many of you know leukemia?
The cancer of the blood.
Cancer of the blood. It was discovered that it is caused by cigarette. It's caused by what? Cigarette. And hear me, anytime you waste committing sin, is never invested and can never be regained. The time you waste committing sin, although some people, they've lost their conscience. There are people today, when they do something evil, they move on. It doesn't, it's normal to them. Are you listening to me? It's normal, like. When there are people, when they commit sin, it breaks them. That was one of the attitude of David. David had a repentant heart. Anytime he commits sin, he feels uncomfortable. If you're at a level whereby you commit a sin and you no longer feel it, you need help. God needs to restore your soul. It needs to restore your conscience. You kill somebody and you don't feel sorry. You dupe somebody and you don't feel sorry. It means you have lost your conscience. You don't have conscience. Have you seen some people, no matter how some persons cry, they are not moved. You are not a human being, you are an animal. So they cry. Your wife will be crying. You are not moved as a man. You are not a man. You are a man. You are a man. And that's how you say, cry away, crocodile tears. No, I'm not going to give you. Cry. You have lost your conscience. What makes you human is conscience. And that's the affliction we brought to ourselves in Nigeria. Voting a conscienceless man. Conscience, that's also, they were interviewing him one time. He said, they were telling him, don't you know what, can't you hear what is going on in the country? He said, pardon? He moved close to him. Don't you know what is happening in the country? He said, what is happening? He doesn't even know. Conscience. When a man begins to operate without a conscience, he is no longer regarded as a human being, he is now regarded as an animal. As an animal. As an animal. Thousands were slaughtered in Benin, in Macaulay. He didn't send soldiers. Only 7 Fulanis were burnt down. He deployed soldiers in Macaulay. They should go and start Operation Python. because they killed the first citizens of the country. Let me ask someone, is your conscience alive? Get answers from them. And lastly, before we pray, dogs are stingy. Dogs are what? Stingy. When you give a dog bone, then you will see it's the real character. It takes it to a corner and crack it alone. Dogs don't like to share. That's why they fight over meals. Have you seen dogs fighting? For a bone. When they finish fighting and one finally gets hold of it, take off. It takes off. God knows us more than we know ourselves. Are you getting what I'm saying? He does what? He knows us. Tell yourself, God knows me more than I know myself. God knows me more than I know myself.
God knows that money in the hand of a stingy believer is a loss. Breakthrough in the hand of a stingy Christian is a loss to the kingdom of God. Some Christians are like dogs. When they see ball, they take it to a corner and crack it. They crack it alone. They don't share testimonies. So that the pastor will not be aware of what happened. And maybe he will say, bring the tithe and bring prophet's offering. They crack it alone. We need about $1,500 to clear a goose. That is a shame. It should be a shame to us if those goose are returned back to Nigeria. It means we are not standing for the gospel. Why the goose? Why the goose? We want to spread. We want Jesus to be known. We want to open branches. Are you with me this morning? They crack it alone. I saw a member, even in this period where I sent a message on WhatsApp. I talked about it. Because I felt you should be aware of it. As a family. Nobody replied. And I said, okay, let me do something. And I tapped a prayer point. After that one, I started saying, Amen, 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 Amen. I was waiting for Amen to stop. Amen, not to stop. Amen, Amen. Instead of it, they didn't see. It's not all about money. Okay. You saw the message that the God will provide. It communicates a level of, oh, this person cares. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. Yes. Dogs are stinking. And in the same way, I saw a member displaying dollar. I was like, look, I showed Mama, I said, is this my member? I said, yes. This one. I don't think so. And since that dollar came, I noticed I don't see him. He's not even here now. Definitely, he's going to come when the money is finished. And I'm waiting for him. Hallelujah. Amen. Some people are stingy with everything. They are so stingy that they can't even donate a smile. When they are at home and their wife is trying to play with them, laugh now, laugh. They frown their face because they are saying in their heart, if I laugh, you ask me more.
So stingy. In the New Testament, money is the least of your giving. Money is what? Is the least of your giving. The first thing God expects you to give is yourself. Romans chapter 8 verse 32. The first thing God expects you to give is yourself. Do you know why those in the Islamic sector can close and open their eyes and build a mosque on their own? It's because they first given themselves. Hello? They are first what? So giving money means nothing to them. That's why when you became a Muslim, they take you for training. They feed you with things, you inculcate in you things that needs to be there. Now, what the Bible said, he that what? Spend not his own son. Read now. It has come to giving now. Don't want to read. You have lost your voice. He spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all. Hello? He gave us a human being. He gave us himself. So what God expects in return is you giving yourself to him. So you are the first thing God wants when it comes to giving. Because if you can give yourself to God, you can give him every other thing. So things will always come after persons. Tell somebody, things will always come after persons. So the most valuable asset to God are human beings, not money. God wants you to first give yourself to him before you give your money to him. And the reason why some of us cannot give easily is because we have not given ourselves first to him. We have not what? Giving ourselves first to him. Giving becomes easy when you as a Christian has given yourself first to God. At my level, there is nothing I give to God that shocks me or that weighs me down. Because I've already given myself to him. So, money becomes valueless. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, money becomes what? Valueless. If I can give myself that I value to God, which means every other thing is what? Is valueless. Are you following what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So for you to narrow giving only to money is mischief. When we are talking about giving, we're not just saying money, we're also talking about you. Giving starts from you. If you are not giving yourself to God, you can't give God anything material. Church is not all about money, it's about souls. Win souls, and the souls will bring the money. Until God wins you, you can't guess from it. Until you win a man, you can't get from the man. Is that true? Yes, sir. Until a woman knows that you belong to him, you belong to her, she can't open her treasures to you. Have you seen women like that?
Yes.
They've calculated you. If this guy is an armed robber, you will not see a dime from him. That's why there are some ladies who will ask them money. Help me now, help me, give me something. Nothing for you. Omas. Because they know you came to use them. I remember those days when I was still coming up, how my wife sponsors me. God will bless you for me.
Amen.
She was working on the federal government, so I was eating the salary well. And she just received like 250K. Bam, bam. I just call her. You don't come? You don't come. Wire 150 to me. She doesn't argue. She followed me like a fool because she knows it's already my own. Am I talking to somebody? So when you know that someone belongs to you, giving them becomes easy. So a lot of us, we can't give no matter the message we hear. No matter the message we like, let the pastor jump. Let him stand on the chair and jump. Nothing. We are not moved. Why? Because we have not given we have not yet surrounded ourselves. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. So if you truly love God, you will give yourself in response to what God has done. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
Jesus said, you can't serve God and mammon. You can't do what?
Serve God and mammon.
Matthew chapter 6 verse 24. God gave himself for us. We must also give ourselves in response to giving. Matthew chapter 6. Let's see. 1, 2, go. Help me. 1, 2, go.
No matter, for either you give to the one and love the other, or else you behold for the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon.
You can't serve God and mammon together. Mammon speaks of money. So when you see us giving, our motivation for giving is love. We so love God that we are ready to give to his work. We so love God that we are even ready to stay hungry for the work to move forward. In the same way, he so loved us that he was ready to let his own Son go. That is the same way we so love him that we'll be ready to do what? To sacrifice. So if you don't love God, forget about giving to God. Forget about giving to God. Because it starts from love. A man can't do anything for a woman he loves. Is it true in our today world? A woman can do anything for a man he truly loves. And God has proven it by doing something for you. Something no one has ever done for you. And he expects that in return, we love him without condition. 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 3. The Bible says, and Solomon loved the Lord. That was the first thing he placed in the life of Solomon. Not money. What did he say?
And Solomon loved the Lord.
So he loved the Lord, so that was the foundation of his giving life. Solomon's giving life was on the foundation of love. Are you following what I'm saying? Yes, he loved the Lord, walking in the statues of David his father, only He sacrificed and bought incense in the high place. Why? He loved the Lord. He loved the Lord. He loved the Lord. I see people talk about when a pastor say give or do this, people begin to criticize it. You know why people criticize it? You know why people criticize giving? Huh? They always have problem with us when we talk of giving. It's because their God is money. Their what? The people that have a problem with us are those people whose God is money. So when you touch their God, they are angry. And when they see us giving their God, because what they worship is what we give. What they what? What they worship is what we give. They are angry. John chapter 21 verse 15. Jesus asked Peter a question. One question. And that is what I'm asking you today. So when they had dined, Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than this? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. And he said unto him, Feed my sheep. Do you love God more than this? Do you love God more than money? That is what determines answered prayers. We can't give or do anything to God until we first love Him. Stand up on your feet. Giving yourself to God. Wherever you're standing, you lift your hands this morning. And begin to rededicate yourself. God, in response to the sacrifice you made, I give myself to you. Open your mouth wherever you are and begin to talk to God. In response, you give me your son. I give you myself. Open your mouth and talk to God. Open your mouth and talk to God. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Zakrata baba shata. Zola gada bada bada.
I give my soul, my body.
Zikato, take all of me, take all of me. Zikoto balata, zikato do shekete, zibara badasha.
Take all of me. Take all of me. I give myself.
In Jesus' mighty name. The first point was that dogs are what? Dogs are what? Immoral. Dogs are what? Immoral. Every spirit of immorality controlling my life. Expire. Are you ready to take that prayer? Yes. Lift up your hands wherever you are. Say with me, my Father, my Maker. As I begin to pray.
As I begin to pray.
Every spirit of immorality.
Every spirit of immorality
controlling my life.
Controlling my life.
Expire by fire.
Expire by fire.
Open your mouth wherever you are. And begin to pray. Pray.